You're smiling, but you scare me. I know it. I know. How many of you say you can't fight? Raise your hand. Don't be ashamed. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Raise your hand proudly. Come on. You can't fight. Why can't you? Why? Because human beings, we're not created to be attackers. We're not created to be these aggressive individuals. Marines? Anybody have Marines in their family? Marines are trained to be a killing machine, a fighting machine. Marines are broken down and they are rebuilt, correct? That's what military does. And Marines pride themselves in being Marines. I have Marines in my family. I think they're a little bit short of the stick. Yeah. But again, I have the right to do that, right? Because, my dad was the United States Navy in World War II. And so I have uncles that are Army, and I have uncles and friends that are Marines. And I love them to death. And I thank them all for their service. And anybody who has relatives here in the service, I thank them for their service. But see, human beings are not born to be aggressive individuals. We're not born to kill. We're not born to attack. We are submissive people. Submissive in the sense that we try to help each other. That's why we are a higher level of what? Mammals, right? Animals. Because that's what we are for us. So, those of you who say, man, I couldn't kill. Okay. You have kids?
Yes.
Yes. That mama bear is going to come out and is going to kill me. Anybody else who has kids? Come on. Yes. Now you see where you can? Or are you going to let somebody come and molest your kids? No. Were you going to let somebody at HEB? Would you allow that to happen? Some of you are going like, I'm going to answer this guy because I'm really going to show my colors. Right? You laugh, but it's true. It's true. Should anybody have hurt, and even right now my oldest is 26, and she could very easily kick my behind. And the little one, con más ganas. But I still would not let anybody hurt my daughters. And you would do the same thing. So why would you allow somebody to come and kill you if you have the chance to fight? Now I've got you thinking, right? Now everything has changed. So those of you who said, see, I've got some ladies going back there like, orale, let's go. Let's do it. Come on, orale. So wouldn't you fight? But first we want you to run away. We want you to run from the fears. And remember I told you that how many of you have ever stepped foot in here? Some of you had never had. So let's say you're in your building and you hear shots fired. What are you going to do? You're going to hide? But let's be honest with one another. Let's be honest. You're already laughing because you know where I'm going with it. How many of you have ever heard shots fired inside a building? Ever? Okay. What would you do? Exactly. Curiosity. Give her a prize, man. Give her a lanyard. Give her a lanyard. Right? All right. Curiosity. Curiosity killed the what? Killed the cat. Human beings by nature, we are inquisitive individuals. Right? Hear shots fired, and instead of let's go, wait, let me go see what it is. And here you have people running towards you. Hey, ¿qué pasó? No, me está un loco tirando. ¿Pero dónde? Where? Right? Déjame ir a ver qué es. El chisme. Why would you run towards it? Why not run away from it? And this is why it's very important for you to know where the layouts of your buildings are. What are the layouts? Where are the bathrooms? Where are the exits? Do you know where that exit goes to? Yeah, it says exit, but I don't know where it leads to. Maybe there's a wall right next to it. Where are you going to go? You know? Where do these corridors go to? Where are the restrooms at Danny's? Where are the restrooms at Walmart? Now, do you see how I'm tying everything back? So it's very important for you to know the layouts. Don't leave yet. I haven't finished. Oh, okay. All right. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't go get a whip. Okay, don't. All right, okay. By the way, I like those boots. I'm going to bring those boots back. Hide. How many of you, and I wish I could turn off the lights, but I can't. How many of you would say you can hide inside this room? Now, I want you to close your eyes. Close your eyes. Everybody close your eyes. Everybody close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Can you hide in here? Close your eyes. Think of it real quick. Can you hide in here? Yes. Open your eyes. So I wanted you, if to close that, turn off the lights, would you be able to hide? First of all, your eyes are going to get adjusted to night vision. There is such a thing, folks. Okay? There may not be no lights. Maybe there's the EKI going off. Can you still hide? Yes. In your office, can you hide? Yes. This is why it's very important for you to get back to your office, and I want you to look at where you sit. Because maybe you have one of those offices, and I've been over the trainings. Can I say something? Just kidding. In the trainings that I've had with some of you all in the past, or some of your coworkers, I have found out that I'm really old, because when I asked them, what kind of furniture do you have? And you know, they let us order our own desk. What? What do you mean? Okay, Laredo College, our officers, and he laughs because it's true. We go to a warehouse. Okay, and unless you work for the state, like me and Clara used to work for, you go to the state, and the state would say, okay, here's your shopping at the warehouse. So the 1960s. Folks, I have a filing cabinet that I love. It's from 1960 something, and it says, Texas A&I at Laredo. Okay, at Laredo. I have a trash can that I had to buy for $2. Made out of metal. That was the matching set to that filing cabinet. It said Texas A&I Kingsville at Laredo. Okay. I have another trash can that says Laredo State University. I bought for $1.75. Matching to that. They're all metal. Okay. So what I'm saying is this. When you go to your office, I want you to look at your office. Can you hide in your office? Or is your office so compacted with every file that you've had for the last 10 years? Or is it in there? Because I can tell you, when I worked at TAMU, I had professors that had files from the 1950s in there, and you can even walk. And they were very stubborn. They didn't want to lose any of those papers. Okay? They didn't want to. And that's that A&M has their guidelines on how much junk you can keep in the office because of a fire threat. Can you close the door to your office without not having to knock over everything and give away your position? Can you hide underneath the desk? Does it give you the opportunity to hide underneath your desk? Can you hide in a corridor? Can you hide in the Walmart aisles? Can you go hide in somewhere in the back of the restaurant? Can you hide at your church? Can you hide? Yes. And while you're hiding, we need to turn off the big screens, especially those of you who have the whole big screen, you know, the big TV that you carry around. Hey, what's going on? TV tosta celular. And now there's these new ones. I don't know how they offer it, but one of my officers has those new ones that open up like this. It's like, dude, how much do you get paid? This is the 11, like, or the 12. I don't even know. And he has one of those things. He opens up like, dude, seriously? How much do you get paid? Can you hide? Minimize the brightness on that phone, right? Some of us have that bright feature. You know, it's like, minimize it. Turn off the lights. When we hide, when I was a kid, I used to play inside a cardboard box. I think that was the best toy ever, right? Can you hide in here and barricade yourself? Think of it. Can you? Look around. Take a while. Look around. Look at the doors. Which ways do they open? Which ways do they close? Okay, they open outward. Can you barricade yourself in here? There's no way, you idiot. There's no way you can't barricade. Yes, you can. Right? I call myself an idiot. You all scare me, so I wouldn't even go. Yes, Jaime. Yes, Jaime, you idiot. You can. You can barricade yourself in here. Well, wait a minute, smart pants. The door opens outward. Yes. But, Sarge, can you show them how to secure themselves? And while he does that, I'm going to give a chance for the camera person to turn the camera over to that door. And since we have a person outside, we're going to play a nasty trick. She wanted to go to the bathroom. All right, so Sarge is going to show you how to tie it, and he's going to ask two of you to pull on it and holding on it until that person tries to come in. Okay? Then he's going to move on to the door and show you what to do.
So this door opens out, right? I mean, you don't want to stand in front of the shooter in case he starts shooting inside, right? So all you have to do is just strap I had it in the back of my truck.
So wrap it twice, have to wrap it twice around.
She's trying to get it right here.
So you see, he'll let go when I tell him to go. So would that be your active shooter trying to come in?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, this is happening.
Now, two or three of you, I want 2 or 3 of you to get your purses. You get your purse. Quickly, set up, get your purse. Wrap it around your hand. Quickly. Let's go. Another one right there. This lady in class. Go ahead. Get your purse.
You guys are going to attack whenever they
Ready? No, wrap your purse around your hand.
So we're trying to come in. Ready? Now, while I was holding the door, can some of you go and break that window or exit there? Go buy some time holding this?
Yes.
Right? Now, we don't have the strap, and we don't want to get in front of the door. Can we just knock these over? Let's say 5, 6 of them and stick them up? Yes, it'll open the door, she'll open the door, but she'll have a hard time pushing it away while the rest of us are not. Right? Now, active shooter, their intent is to kill, right? Let's say she's coming this way, she has a hard time opening it. If we're lucky, she'll just give up and continue looking for more people. So that might save us.
I was gonna give up.
So then he can also move on to that other door. If you look at that door, now that door, similar to this one, opens outward, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so watch what he's going to do with the apparatus at the top.
So it will work the same way as that door. But you have these little arms up here, and it could be this, it could be somebody's belt, the purse strap. You're gonna wrap it here as hard as you can. I don't know if this door has an alarm, so I'm not gonna open it.
No.
It doesn't?
No.
So you wrap it as hard as you can. You're gonna have a lot of trouble opening it, correct? Until they either break this, and that gives the rest of us a chance to get out. Correct?
Now, these are things you say, well, yeah, he was still able to open the door. Okay. An active shooter's intent on one thing, and that is killing as many people as possible, right? But the way he wrapped that door, you think the active shooter is going to waste time to come in and look for an individual? No. He's going to hopefully, or she's going to hopefully, walk away and get away from it and continue to kill as many people as possible. But the items that you have with you right now, you can use to lock that door, to wrap around that door, to tie a couple of the straps from your purses, tie them together, and create something. The ID tag that you just took off right there. Okay, that. Okay, you can, yes, exactly. A couple of those. You need to become creative. Remember I told you my cardboard box was my best toy? I pretended I was everything in that cardboard box. This is what you need to do. I always tell my officers, you got to think outside the box.
The door stoppers, what are they used for? Stop it from closing, right? So let's say that one that opens outward. You stick it out down there, and then it won't close. For example, this one is if this was a hallway, and we're in here, you put that on this side, guess what? The person's not going to be able to access the room. Simple stuff that you have laying around the office. It doesn't have to be a strap, it could be a computer cord. Like I said, a belt, purse strap, anything will work. You just got to get creative.
Pen, a penny, a nickel, a dime, a quarter, right? You shove that inside the door. There's a wedge on the door. Every door is going to have a wedge. But if you put 2 quarters side by side and you shove it in there, and you had a pair of boots, take that boot, hammer it in there. They're not going to open that door. I guarantee you they're not going to open that door. If anything, it's going to buy you time to break that window, get out of here, block yourself, or do what? What is your last alternative? Fight. And when you're gonna fight, you must commit to it. You have to commit to it, because these people are gonna come in here and they're gonna kill you. Now, yes, maybe one or two of you might get killed. Maybe one of you two might get wounded, might. But see, active shooters, they don't expect resistance from people. They expect fear to take over you, and they use that fear. But I guarantee you that a room full of women is a much more dangerous situation than a rifle. And if you think, no, that's not possible. Yes, it is. Because some of you here have children. Some of you here have nieces, sisters, brothers, mom and dad. Do you want to hurt them by them having to deal with your loss? No. No. So you're going to fight. And so I'm going to ask you to bring me a couple of things. Who had a purse? You grabbed a purse. Real good. Can you bring it up here, please? Can you come up with your mug? Your coffee mug. Come on up here. Come up here. That's all right. Come here. Hold it. Jesus. Okay. Come up here. The lady who had boots. Can you come up here, please? Anybody carrying all of Laredo's water in a big container? In the last couple of trainings, we had, I don't know, like 4 or 5 ladies that, since there was no water pressure, I knew why. They had stolen all the water. That container's about this big, right? You, with your purse. Yes, you right there in the beige. Yes, you. Yes, can you bring that purse and your lanyard? Yes, perfect.
That's her.
Yes. Okay. So whose purse is that?
My purse.
Can she bring it?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, bring it.
Can you zip it?
Can you zip it and take out the gun that she's got? Anybody wearing high heels? Anybody? Can you do me a favor, sir? Can you stand up? Let me see your belt. Do you have a belt?
Yeah.
Perfect. Come on over. Anybody carrying a little knife? Oh, come on. You're not going to get in trouble. Your picture will not be shown in the camera. You have a little knife?
It's
Okay.
a knife. It's just to come with the multiple.
Oh, multi-tool. A multi-tool. Multi-tool. Perfect. All right. So just hold it there. Find it. Okay. And hold it in your hand. All right. So if she wanted to... You have issues. May I? Am I going to find how many water bottles in here?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No water bottle.
And the woman has 3 purses inside. I don't know. Ah, man, nothing interesting. I don't know what is that? Oh. Okay. Yeah, so she's got keys. Okay, perfect. Are these weapons? In case we forget our name. So keys are a beautiful weapon. Okay? You can carry these and become a weapon. But the reason why I asked her to come over is because I love this. It's Gucci, by the way. The leather and the chain. This is a beautiful weapon. Beautiful weapon. I can use a purse, but I could, if I wanted to, I could cut these and use this chain as a weapon. Could I not? But this purse is heavy enough to where, would you wrap it around your hand a couple of times? Like you're gonna, like I'm gonna steal it from you. Like the type that I'm gonna steal it from you. No, that's not it. There you go. Like wrap it around like that. There you go. Wrap it around. There, there you go. Now she's gonna knock me stupid with that thing. She's not gonna hurt me, but she's gonna knock some stupid into me. If she wanted to, these chains can really hurt me. Can she use those chains to choke me? Yes. But she has to commit to it. And she has to commit and go into it. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. You can go sit down. Next person. Is it hot?
No,
Is it-
actually it's colder.
It's cold. I'm so sorry. I've been talking too much. Sorry. Caramel macchiato? Okay. It is hot, you liar. Hot coffee. Beautiful weapon. Beautiful weapon. But do we have two weapons in one? Yes. I'm going to take this lid off and I'm going to throw it at somebody's face. That it is enough. Remember what I told you about your face having senses? Multiple senses. That burning is going to knock some stupid out of somebody. You're going to drop a gun. They're going to get distorted. Now I have this, and can I use this to hit somebody? Yes. Yes. While the three of us were going to attack that person who's on the ground. So we have two weapons in one. You have to think outside the box. But it's my favorite caramel macchiato, and I bought it at Starbucks. It cost me $5. Who cares? You're going to survive, and you're probably going to get a prize, and you're going to get some more for the lifetime. Correct? So you have two weapons in one. Thank you very much. What else do you have? Beautiful, beautiful. Oh man. Wow. Okay. I hadn't want to see in a long time. This is a weapon. Beautiful weapon. She's not violating policy, in my opinion. There is a knife law in the state of Texas that says that you can carry one. This is a weapon. This is all you need, folks. But you need to learn how to hold this knife properly. So when I'm going to go cut, I'm going to cut like this. Okay? You try not to hold the knife to where it's going to bend back and cut you. Okay? But she's got multiple weapons and multiple tools here that can help her and help her co-workers in an active shooter situation, right? We have a screwdriver. We have even another bottle opener, but could this become a weapon? Yes, I could scratch somebody, have a nice pick. The sergeant was showing you how to wrap that. Okay, well, let's say that she's got that purse with a chain. We can use this and cut that leather and use the chain. He's going to talk about stop the bleed, right? And how much this is going to help you with stop the bleed. This is a beautiful weapon. My suggestion is a multi-tool like this is wonders. You're not breaking the law. The other lady had something even smaller, right? Swiss Army knife, same thing. And beautiful weapon. Beautiful, beautiful weapon. This is something that you can highly carry and protect yourself. Great. Thank you so much. All right, your lanyard. Okay. Another one. Several of you are carrying these. Several of you are not. As I mentioned, when I worked with clients, we were not allowed to carry these. These were weapons, as they used them around our necks, and we tied. They would choke us. But you also have a weapon here. I'm not going to take it out, but your cards. If you hold it at an angle, this is a weapon. So if he was the assailant and he comes and this lady bangs him down, I can come and he's not going to release the knife, he's not going to release the gun. I'm going to get this card, I'm going to hold him, and I'm going to go ahead and it will cut, folks. I want you to go back to your office and I want you to hold it. Take it out of here, hold it a certain way, hold the paper, and I want you to thrust it, and it's going to cut. Okay? Weapon. These are weapons as well. I know why you carry them around your neck, because you don't want to lose them. But you need to be careful with stuff like this around your neck, because it can be used against you. Beautiful weapon. Now you have a weapon in each finger, right? I've taught this for such a long time. There's pros and cons, but you need to know how to use it. But if you have it around your neck, it can be used against you, okay? But you do have multiple weapons here, and you have something that's going to help you not only lock the door, but I'm going to show you how this is going to help you stop the bleeding, okay? The other thing is that she has are boots, and I'm not going to ask her to take off her shoes, but if you would hold up your shoes and up to where you can, that heel is going to knock some stupid into people. Plus, she's got laces. The laces will come in handy, okay? I'm not telling you to go buy these boots. Okay? Doc Martens, I bet. No, I'm just kidding. You have Doc Martens? Wow, how much do you get paid? Those boots, you have those. Are those Doc Martens?
No.
Okay, well, those are thick enough to really hurt somebody too. But high heels are fabulous weapons, okay? Fabulous weapons. You can use that as well. If you don't have a knife, you have those, that'll work. You have 2-in-1, you have laces that you're gonna need, and he'll talk to you about that. Thank you very much. Okay, this was her purse. Watch out with the cord, right? Okay, this is a fantastic weapon. You notice it's a little bit heavy. That's why I purposely picked it. Is this yours?
Yes.
What else do you have in here? Oh, I already checked it, right? Did I check it?
Yes.
May I? May I?
Yes.
I love to do this. Ooh. Seriously, how much do you get paid? This is a coach, man. Seriously? I'm not gonna go through it. But guess what we found? Beautiful weapon, right? Multi-tool, right? This can help you. This can really, could we tie somebody's hands with this? Yes. We can also use it for first aid. She's got numerous lanyards in here as well. I think she's got another set of keys in there. I don't know what else she does, but anyway. Very nice purse, by the way. But you can also use these lanyards. She said, no, you're not gonna cut them, right? You're crazy. I guarantee you in a life-threatening situation, she's gonna cut them, right? Can we use something like this to tie somebody's hands? Yes. Can we use this as a tourniquet? Yes. Beautiful weapon. Thank you so much. Again, she's also wearing the lanyard.
Yes.
The gentleman, I asked him to come forward and I said, let me see your belt. So, is this a weapon? Yes. And I wrapped it around my hand, and if I was to turn it around with the buckle out, or even like this is a weapon, right? But he's also got what we're going to go into right now. Let me see her arm. A tourniquet. And the sergeant's going to touch on that. This, folks, is going to save your life. Whether it's up here, do me a favor, put your foot in there. Or there. That saved his life. I'm sorry if I'm tightening it. But you're also going to tell them, hey, listen, I know you're hurting, I know it's in a lot of pain, I know you're bleeding, but listen, what's your name?
Gabriel.
Gabriel, you want to live, right?
Yes.
Okay, I know you're hurting, but I'm going to help you, and it's going to hurt you. So listen to what I'm telling you. Look at my eyes, and it's not, okay? And so while I'm doing that, he's concentrating on me. Yes, he's going to be screaming. He's probably going to want to punch me. But you got to talk to him and let them know why you're doing this and why you're inflicting pain on them, because they're bleeding and they're dying. When you lose blood, you're fading away fast. And this is not only a weapon, this can also be used on the door like the sergeant showed, right? But it's also your lifeline. So, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay. So we want you to run away. We want you to run away. We want you to hide. And if all else fails, you're going to fight. And you're going to fight to survive. Because that person was going to kill you. Those people were going to kill you. So give yourself a chance to survive. I'm going to have the sergeant come in. And he's going to start talking to you about Stop the Bleed. The Stop the Bleed is a national campaign that's going to help you survive an active shooter, a shooting, or a stabbing. Okay? And please pay attention, because these techniques will save your life, and it's very important that you become familiar with them. And I strongly suggest that you look for these products on Amazon, and they can help you. You want to hand these out? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to hand these out, and he's going to guide you through it. So I'm going to start with one here in the front and one towards the back. Go ahead and play with them, open them up, and I will pass that please. And she'll bring this one this way. Go ahead.
All right, first of all, like I said, Stop the Bleed national campaign geared towards the average citizen to render first aid in the case of a shooter, or not even a shooter. I mean, in the everyday life, if you get stabbed accidentally with some scissors and you are bleeding out. So first of all, just to make clear, these only work arms and legs.